All right, let's hop into the Rivian and let's go over some of the, look at that, gear guard is recording. So first things first, when you get into a Rivian, the simplicity and the design, it's very striking. It's much nicer than, at least in my view, it's much nicer than the styling and design in the F150. Also, what's worth noticing is that the AC is much stronger in the F150 than it is in the Rivian. That might be due to F150 having two AC compressors. From what I saw, some people on YouTube breaking them down and breaking down the front and looking at what's happening under the hood. They have two AC units. One might be for battery cooling, one might be for the cabin, and that is very cool. Yeah, it gets cold very fast, and the air is blowing much stronger than it is blowing here in the Rivian. So let's go to the differences in the UI and the controls. So here, first of all, in the Rivian, all you have are your window controls. If you want to adjust your mirror, you have to go into your this is climate control. So you have to go to your car settings, car controls, and then you go to adjust windows and mirrors. And here you go, press side mirrors. There's a lot of things, and then it shows you left and right. So now with using the scroll wheels, you adjust your mirrors. Yes, once they are saved, this is not a big deal. However, sometimes I am parking and I need to look at the, would like to move the mirror, but because of how much steps you have to take in order to move that mirror, it's not really needed. I think that if Rivian would design the doors slightly differently and put just two buttons or little joystick or something to adjust the mirrors, that would be great. It doesn't have to look like the F150 does. Also here, and to compare how much storage you have, these two cup holders, they go back, so if you want the truck to look really clean, you can. And also no glove box, so that's very interesting. Having a little bit of extra storage is never a bad idea. However, the doors have some pockets here and you can put some storage. And also here in the middle console, coming from a Tesla, I was really craving having a center console like this. So we have that here as well. It's pretty large, and also you have all that storage in the center, which it's also really good. You can put anything you like your bag, purse, or anything else you want. You can probably design this space also to put other things in it. When it comes to the whole control system, Rivian doesn't have as much exterior lights as the F150 does. The F150 is really designed to light up your workspace if you're using that for work. It's in that aspect, it's really good. Here you can see my Rivian that I already have 5,700 miles on it. And what a big difference is when it comes to UI and interface between the Rivian and F150 is that you have actual different drive modes. And these drive modes, when I start the car by pressing on the brake, these drive modes actually lower and increase height in your air suspension for the truck. So that's something that Rivian has. And then you can go to sport, you can lower the ride, you can go to conserve, off-road, to raise the truck really high. And probably in off-road and the highest suspension setting, this truck is going to be as tall as that F150. What else is different? For sure, your music controls are not as great as they are in the F150, because F150 has CarPlay. So You can respond to text messages with your voice and doing stuff like that. In the Rivian, you can't. They might have that feature coming. I know it has Alexa to control the stuff, but I didn't even set it up and use it because I don't really believe that it's gonna work really well. But in terms of navigation, I find the navigation screen looking absolutely beautiful and the maps look gorgeous. However, the navigation is not that great. It's been I have to use my little trick, which is a little hidden phone mount. So I attached it into the back of the screen, and then I put a really strong neodymium magnet here, and then I have a metal plate in the back of this phone that I'm recording with, and that's where my phone, you know, would sit right there. It's not as close as I would like it to be, but at the same time it does the job. So I'm running Waze and I'm running these maps usually. Sometimes I run Google Maps and this, and trust me, like these maps are not the best when it comes to navigating, especially when you are on the road and you're trying to find the best charger and calculate that. This system, it's not the best yet. Like Rivian definitely needs to work on that, because when I was driving to Atlanta, if I did not have my cell phone with me and I did not calculate my own road trip with plug share and other you know, available apps for charging, like Try America and ChargePoint, I wouldn't I don't think I would make it. Like the system was not accurate at all, and it's pretty useless, to be honest. I never really used I never really went by hard with the Tesla supercharger and the built-in maps as well. I didn't believe that it was calculating the best route, so I'm used to that. And I think with any EV, if you want the best optimal you know, plan, you know, trip plan, you have to do it yourself. Just get on the map, get on the plug share, research chargers that you're going to, make sure that people say that they work well and things like that. So also efficiency, Rivian beats the F150 when it comes to efficiency in charging speeds, hands down. I was getting very, very good you know, efficiency levels when driving from New York to Atlanta. You can look at my video and see that for yourself. Yeah, so this is a really tough choice. Rivian is like I was joking around with my wife earlier, like Rivian is like this beautiful, like this really nice sister of F150, and F150 is like this big protective brother. I wouldn't say it's ugly, but it's just F150. You know, if you are into that styling, then you will like it better. I personally like the minimalistic styling of the Rivian. However, I would really like to have a controls for the vents. Like, it's okay if they are small and they're not really that efficient like they are in the F150, but why can't we have something here to just adjust where the vents go? Like seriously, having these controls, let me just turn it on again. Like having this adjustments on the screen doesn't do much, and it takes a while for this you know, for this truck to cool down. I don't really like it, but it does have a heated steering wheel and it has cool seats in this this version. I don't believe F150 does in the Lariat edition. It does have that in the Platinum, which is a $100,000 truck at this point. Okay, yeah, so this is it. You know, comparing the brief comparison between, you know, the Rivian and the F150 truck, and we're gonna have to make a decision soon, you know, in terms of like which truck we're gonna keep. We are currently, I have to tell you the secret, we are currently leaning on keeping the R1T and selling the F150 Lightning, but not 100% decided yet. We'll have a week to decide. I personally, from utility perspective and having more space in the other truck, I think it might be better for a family or growing family. From the attention and the looks you get, and also the design feel inside, Rivian. When it comes to ride quality, F150. So they are really different trucks. So you just have to ask yourself which one, if you need an electric truck, which one is better for you. Do you go for styling and speed, because Rivian is also faster and more aggressive, or you go for more room and comfort and a lot of space, and also, you know, much better for work environment. So yeah, that will be it. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed these two videos comparing the two trucks, and I'll catch you, and I'll see you on the other in the next video. And please like and subscribe. I will be able to record more videos like these and also give you more features of the Rivian, especially, you know, from the road. Okay, thanks again for watching. See you.